Hi everyone and welcome back to Spring of Series 10 in Forza Horizon 5. This is it, the last Extreme E Seasonal Championship of the, well, I guess the history of Forza Horizon 5. I don't think they will have their return, at least in such quantities as they have been during this series. But yeah, it's the last week of the series and therefore there won't be any more of this. We'll have something new next week. Completely. I can imagine a lot of people have a sigh of relief for not having to do Extreme E Champs any longer, but this last one is dirt racing and there's a bit of a commotion in this corner, been pushing aside. This is dirt racing, but the first race is in Baja California Trail, which is mostly, if not completely, pretty much completely off-road, which is good because these cars feel much worse on the road. They are not great on the dirt road either, but at least not as slidey and bad than on the asphalt road. We are not doing very fine, I have to say. I'm up in second now, but the score is not in our favor, so I think it's time to start slowing AI down instead of chasing the cool boy in front of us. We're gonna take some time and try to let our teammates catch up, because it's been 3 races, challenges all the way through so far for me. The first seasonal champ, the trial, and I think it's time to get some 2 races wins, hopefully. Now, one of our teammates made it through and the score is now in our favor, but not by much, so I would rather see somebody from the back of the pack making it, ahead of at least a couple of AIs. So I'm gonna keep slowing them down as much as I can, hoping that the train will build up and some of our slower teammates catch up. Need to be a little bit careful because we are approaching the end of the race and I don't really want to get the AIs really ahead. And yeah, that's the end of the race, the last straight, the asphalt piece of the road. And yeah, one of the teammates went through and yeah, we're now very safe and secure. Nicely done, easily done. I think the next track is going to be circuit, which is usually a little bit more complicated in terms of the AI performance, but hopefully we'll make it as well. Third position for me, but that's not a problem at all. I've been pushing back the AI, so let's go for the second race. Right, the second race is Horizon Baja Scramble. Right, yeah. Starting one before last. Is it going to be 3 laps or 1 lap? I think the 1 lap things are purely cross country. Yeah, that's a 3 laps thing. There's going to be, I expect, some massacre here in the first couple of corners. The road is pretty tight here and the corners are pretty tight, so everybody's kind of trying to push everybody. There is a good chance to miss a checkpoint there or being punted in the rear like I just did. Somebody very impatient to get ahead. Well, let them go. We have 3 AIs in front, but the race has just really started, so it's not a big deal that these 3 are really close by. Yeah, both me and the teammate ahead should be passing them right now. That's it. This part of the work is done and yeah, somebody else is catching up. Yeah, nice. There's 3 of us in the top 3, so that should be pretty secure for now. We don't need to slow anything down, and we have 3 long laps to go. So let's try to race our teammate here, but not too hard, because again, there's constant sliding in the tight corners, and if you are a little bit too pushy, you'll push your teammate aside and that wouldn't be nice. But so far it looks like we finally get our 2 races champ for this week. Now as I mentioned, a lot of people will feel relief with Extreme E ending, but over the course of this month I actually grown to not particularly like them, but kind of get them. It's very close to a spec race where everybody is driving, if not same but similar cars, and I like that when they did it with the stock cars, and I keep liking it. So it does provide a little bit of extra challenge, especially as people tend to jump into these races in stock car configuration, which doesn't help, but overall it makes for quite some challenging and fun racing, and I really like it more than the seasonal champ that you can drive on autopilot and just with your eyes closed, as happened to say last week's Hot Wheels champ. We were so far ahead of AI. I think I passed AI first 5% of the first race or something like that, and you never see them again. So there's no challenge whatsoever, there's no fun in doing those. And if we have to grind through the festival playlist, I would rather have a little bit of challenge and fun than just spend 10 minutes going through it without anything interesting happening. But I also understand the other side of the argument, where people just want to cross these challenges off as quickly as possible and get back to their everyday activities, whatever they are. But yeah, one thing that these champs have definitely achieved is increase the population of co-op seasonal champs. I've seen more full lobbies just like now on co-op seasonal champs than ever before. Normally when I tried it earlier in the game, it would be one or two people if you are lucky. But that's it. This is clearly the win, so there won't be a third race. I finished second, never caught up with my teammate. Good driving there, but we've been reasonably close. And yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.